Hello. Today we're going to be taking a look at IHF Handball 2012 on the PC because Steam Roulette told me to. Now, I'll admit I don't really know anything about handball. I think I saw it once or twice at the Olympics. But first off, this game has serious issues with running at all. And for some reason, it originally tries to use a 4:3 aspect ratio instead of 16:9, which is in every monitor made after 2008 or something. I don't know why it tries to do that. It's really bizarre. And I don't have a top-of-the-line gaming PC at the moment. I use a laptop from a year and a half ago. So, I'll admit that's why I don't do a lot of PC game reviews. Because I can't review, I don't know, Crisis 4 or whatever. Is there Crisis 4? Whatever, doesn't matter. Because I probably can't run. I don't know if my laptop can run it at the moment. I haven't bought or built a new PC. But this game, with the graphics on, I think medium was what I had it on, and the resolution at the highest it went, looks ugly. It looks pretty ugly. And during the loading screen before each match, it glitches out. I have no idea what it is, but it does that seemingly every time. Half the time that I want to try and load the game up, it'll crash before I can even get to anything. It has serious stability issues. Just massive stability issues. But if you can finally get into a game, and you can once you actually get the game running, I haven't had it crash yet. It doesn't necessarily mean that it won't. And the gameplay is alright, I think. But given that this is you can tell this game is trying to be what FIFA is to soccer for handball. But there's so little content that it really makes it just seem silly. There's only a dozen national teams, including none from North America at all. Now, I'm not going to say that the US should obviously be included, because apparently the US hasn't been in the Handball World Cup since 2001. Still, you could at least make up a fake national team with the country flag on it. And there's a grand total of 4 arenas. 4. Which is just ridiculous. For some reason, there's no commentary in the game at all, which is an interesting choice, I guess. And you don't have instant replay. Pretty much every sports game has instant replay now. I mean, you could do instant replay on Madden 94 on the Genesis. And that came out in 1993. Yet for some reason they couldn't make it work for this game. But back to the gameplay. The gameplay actually works rather well. I'm not the world's greatest handball player, and most of the time I played as Japan, who apparently is not good at handball, because no other country I had any sort of feelings towards. So, I mean, it's kind of fun. I have half the rules don't make any sense to me, but it seems like kind of a mix of like basketball and soccer and hockey or something. Whatever. Someone will probably explain handball better in the comments, or there's probably a YouTube video that explains handball a lot better. So, right now on Steam, this game is $10. And there's only one other handball game you can get, which is the sequel to this game. I would advise against it, because neither one of this one's isn't very good, and the Steam reviews on the other one are even worse. So, IHF Handball 2012 gets a last call game score of a 4 out of 10. The gameplay inside of it is pretty good, but everything around it is lacking. The graphics are ugly. There's no commentary. The game is crashy. Crashy, is that a word? It's a word now. Crashy as hell. And there's such a dearth of content that it's just not really worth it. There isn't even a career mode. You can get a world championship mode, which is fine because, you know, that's what it does, but still, it's just lacking. See you next time. We're going to go back to that Xbox, and we're going to finish off the review of Madden 09, which was the final game released on the system. See you then. Make sure to rate, comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, and tell all your friends.